Hey everyone, welcome back to the second video in module 6. So I'm excited. We talked about the place value, and now we'll talk about how to write and read whole numbers with the place value, right? And you guys remember how we went from thousands to a million to a billion to a trillion? Well, now how am I supposed to write this? Now, I know how to say it, but how do I write it in text? So before we get into how to write it, two things are important that you have to keep in mind. The first one is the comma. Again, you guys remember, the comma is your best friend, right? And it's the change. So remember, the comma brings the change. So now, whenever you see a comma in the number, you make sure you put the comma in the text. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a cough issue, okay? The second thing that you have to keep in mind is to hyphenate. Now, what do you mean by hyphenating? Any number, sorry, any number between 20 and 100 that does not end in a 0 needs to be hyphenated. So if I were to write the number, I'm going to go ahead and use the color red. Sorry. My cough is not being nice to me, but if I were to use the number, if I were to write the number 21, how do I write this in text? I would write 20-1. And I know I have bad handwriting. That's why I should have something written out nicely for you. 21. You see the hyphen there? If I were to write the number 62, how do I write this? Easy peasy. 62, right? Again, I know I don't have the world's greatest handwriting. I have it written out for you, 62. This is called hyphen. So you have to hyphen anything that is between the numbers 0 and 100, which does not end in a 0. So 20 and 100 that does not end in a 0. Look at me. I'm messing up my words today, but you know what? It's late at night, so might as well. So anything between 20 and 100 that does not end in a 0. So like a 21 or a 62 or a 99, you hyphenate that. So we got that.